guys, what's up? It's me, Izza. Today we're making an amazing cake with tons of layers, tons of amazing filling that happens to be flavored with Nutella, and that happens to be a no-bake cake. So we're not gonna go hover near the stove or the oven. We're basically assembling a cake starting with our graham cracker crust. It's gonna be so gorgeous, such a crowd pleaser. So if you do not have time, you definitely need to make this. So let's get started on our Nutella cream cake. Okay, so we're gonna start by whipping our cream to stiff peaks. As you can see, I'm taking a stainless steel bowl because it just whips a little nicer like that. So whip it for a good 5 minutes, and halfway through, what you wanna do is take your sugar and pour it in, and whip it for like a good 5 minutes. And once you've whipped it, we're gonna take Nutella, and I'm taking 2 tablespoons full. Now I know like they don't look that they're gonna infuse a lot of flavor, but trust me, those 2 tablespoons are gonna go a long way. And I really don't want a cake that tastes like Nutella because Nutella is super overpowering. So those 2 tablespoons are pretty good in there. And I cannot even tell you how good that tastes. So if you really want to taste that, this is the time. Now I'm making like a little coffee syrup for my graham crackers to soak in. I'm just taking like coffee granules and water, and that's it. And we're gonna soak our graham crackers for literally like a second or 2, not more than that, because you are gonna make your graham crackers soggy. And we don't want to make that soggy because our whipped cream is kind of going to do that a little bit too. So my first layer was graham crackers, and as you can see, I've crushed like a little bit pieces here and there to fit all the little gaping holes. And it doesn't really need to be perfect because everything's gonna come together in the end. Now I spread my second layer of cream and now my third layer of graham crackers, and just crush them accordingly and fit every little piece. Now my third layer of cream, this is honestly one of my favorite cakes, because it literally beats any baked cake. It really doesn't take any time, and I just love building this cake because we're really building this cake, just literally building this cake. Okay, so now as you can see, this is probably our third layer, and my third layer of cream goes on top, and just spread it really nice. And I've actually portioned my cream into 4 parts so I can equally divide and make sure that I'm spreading the cream evenly throughout the cake. And this is probably my 4th and last layer of graham crackers. And my 4th layer of cream goes in. And this cream is actually pretty good. I mean, the amount of cream is perfect for a 4-layer cake. And I've used an 8-inch tin, by the way. I should have said that before, but of course I forget. And I'll just spread it really nicely and smooth it out with a spatula if you have, or whatever. I don't have a spatula. I mean, I do have a spatula, but not the kind that I would smooth it out with. And just put in your fridge. Also put a cling wrap on that just because you don't want the cream too hard. Now what I'm doing is taking my cocoa powder, I've taken a sieve, and just sprinkling that on top. You can use Dutch processed or unsweetened or whatever. I just really like the contrasting color, like the light light whipped cream and the cocoa powder. And just decorate it and garnish it with whatever shavings. Like I'm using semi-sweet chocolate shavings here. You can also use hazelnuts because I think it will pair really nicely with the Nutella that's in our cream. And ideally you want to leave this cake in the fridge for, I want to say, 2 to 3 hours. But because we have soaked our graham crackers in the fridge for long, so it's not going to take really long for our cake to come together. And just take a slice and dig in because this is so yummy. Alright guys, so my cake was sitting in the fridge for 2.5 hours, and I really cannot wait any longer, so I'm just gonna dig right in. But before we do, can we just check out these layers? I mean, you can see the graham crackers kind of blended in. They're softened by our cream cheese, and we have amazing bittersweet chocolate shavings on top. So let's do this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna try it. Hits the spot. So I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to my channel. If you try it, any creations or anything like that, please comment below. If you want me to make something really different, something special, let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.